Hello Internet, this is Billy Wong from Fast Power. Today we're going to do an FAQ video about this solar radio. The first question we get a lot is about how long does it take to recharge this unit through the solar panel. Now this solar panel is kind of small, so it only takes about 15 milliamp of input to recharge this unit. If using the solar panel, it would take about days to actually recharge the unit. So the actual function of the solar panel is actually to slow down the power dissipation of the unit and not so much to recharge the unit. To recharge the unit properly, the best way I recommend is use the micro USB port on the back of the unit here. Make sure you have the right cable. This port is not for recharge, but this port is. And then also the hand crank. So, like that. All right, move on to question number 2. Why isn't my phone charging even after I plug in the cable? So guys, when you plug in the cable, make sure you choose the right cable, of course, the first thing. And then second thing is make sure it's plugged into the right direction. So this is the port that charges your phone or your devices. And then after that, you need to go to the underside of the unit and make sure that it's switched to the very bottom position, which shows the lightning and the phone symbol. Once you switch that, then you're good to go. All right, let's move on to the third question. What is the SOS switch on the underside of the unit, and how do you turn on the emergency flasher? Does it actually send any SOS signal? So this is the SOS button on the underside of the unit. So when you do that, it sounds the siren and it flashes. It does not actually send any SOS signal to any first responders. All right, let's move on to question number 4. Does the radio alert me when there's an emergency weather broadcast? So yes, you will have to make sure that you switch it to weather band and turn on your volume and tune to your local channel. Then you should be good. Let's move on to question number 5. Is there a way to manually turn on or off the reading light? The answer is actually no. The reading light is right here, actually underneath the solar panel. So to turn it on, you just flip the panel, and then turn it off, you just flip the panel back into its position, then it will be turned off. All right, let's move on to question number 6. How do I know when the radio is fully charged? So a lot of people actually miss this one. I'm going to show you. I'm going to charge the unit through the micro USB port, and as you can see, there is a indicator right here. If it's showing red, that means it's charging the unit. When it's fully charged, it will turn green. And this indicator is not to tell you that you're charging your device, but it's actually recharging this unit here. Question 7, I insert AAA batteries, but the radio still does not have power. Okay, so for this one, actually, there is a switch here that tells you which power source it's using. So right now it's set to lithium ion. And if you want to use the AAA batteries for your power source, make sure you switch it to AAA. Then you're good to go. Question number 8. The radio has a lot of static noise. So sometimes people miss this too. There is actually a built-in antenna right here. Just make sure you extend it out, and you can actually adjust it to whatever direction to tune. All right, let's move on to question number 9. The flashlight seems to be widespread and not bright enough. So there's a knob here that we can actually turn to change the focal length of the light, and it will make it a little bit more focused and brighter. Let me demonstrate it for you. So right now, as you can see, it's more widespread. If I turn the knob a little bit, then that's more focused and brighter. Last question, question number 10. Is this unit waterproof? This unit is not waterproof, but it is water resistant, so you can't actually submerge this into water, but rain and spills is fine. So that wraps up our FAQ session. If you have any more additional questions, please remember to ask in the comment down below and we'll try our best to answer it. Thanks for watching.
This is the Suspension Next by Gerber. The Suspension Next takes its inspiration from the many bridges of our hometown, Portland, Oregon. It's low profile and has a clip for pocket carry instead of hip carry. Despite its compact size, the Suspension Next doesn't compromise on function with 15 tools. Tools include needle nose pliers, standard coarse tooth pliers, and wire cutters. Scissors, medium flathead driver, ruler, file. Wire stripper, large flathead driver. Awl. Bottle opener, can opener, small flathead driver. Cross driver. Partially serrated blade. It's a familiar butterfly open design with spring-loaded pliers. Locking outboard tools offer safe, convenient operation. To complement the pocket clip, it also features an integrated lanyard hold. The Suspension Next is designed for the EDC user who requires a fully featured multi-tool that's pocketable for the commute.
The SOG F10. It's a folding saw, comes with a nylon sheath. What's handy about folding saws, of course, is that they're compact, easy to carry, and then when you need it, you get this good-sized saw that can really do some damage. The blade here is hardened tempered steel, and you can see the teeth, very, very sharp teeth. Overall length is almost 15 inches. The blade's about 8 1/4, and 7.5 inch blade, right? You can see the locking notch right there. Locks in the open position. It also locks in the closed position. That's a nice advantage. You just press the button right there to close it. There's steel liners in the handle as well, so when it goes into the handle, it is protected by steel on both sides. And then the handle itself is a Creighton material. It's kind of a rubberized material that's got a good feel to it. Your hand's not going to slip. And these saws come in handy for a variety of things. You know, if you're an archery guy, you need to clear out your shooting lanes. If you're a camper or a hunter, any woodsman would need a saw. Great product from SAW, carries a lifetime warranty.
Hi, I'm John Neal with Bright Strike Technologies, and I'm here to talk to you today about a product of ours called the CAPS. It stands for Camp Alert Perimeter Security System. Basically, everything you need to set up a quick, hasty perimeter system comes in a small box here with an audible and visual alert once that system's been tripped. Okay, this is the main body of the CAPS. Depending on the conditions you're working in, it does have a 3M adhesive. It can stick to most surfaces, or you can use what I'm using today, one of the included zip ties, fasten it off to a tree. Now the main body is secured to the tree. Okay, I've attached a piece of monofilament line to the main body of the alarm alert system, and now all I do is secure it to a separate object. In this case, I'm using a tree. Tie off a piece of the 10-yard mono that was included in the kit. Any knot will work. And your tripwire is now set.
This is an Apple, and this is FlameCube, an Apple-sized folding wood camping stove. It not only helps you cook, but it also can turn fire into electricity to charge your phone. The idea behind FlameCube is pretty simple. Use the twigs found outdoors to make a fire. Then the thermal generator will convert the heat into electricity to charge your USB gadget while driving dual fans to pump in more fresh air to make FlameCube burn more efficiently and powerfully. To use FlameCube, you just need to unfold, pull out, lock. It's all ready. No matter the weather, no matter the time, it always works beautifully for cooking and charging. You can even double its generation capacity with the addition of the multiplier. FlameCube also is a mini power bank, which allows you to power your USB devices without live fire. With the touch control design, you can switch and control 3 different wind speeds by just a touch. FlameCube can perfectly fit pots of different sizes. Now it's time to take your FlameCube outside and enjoy the beauty of nature.
So the Envy's been on the market for 6 years. Got some great feedback from our customers. We use that feedback when designing the Envy 2.0, and we just hammered each feature. We wanted to make it more intuitive, more durable. We wanted it to be more aesthetically pleasing. So we want it to look as good as it functions. We've also made notable improvements to the finish. We custom formulated a gray metallic powder that just looks amazing. We're using water transfer logos, so they're underneath the paint. Small little details like adding a matte strip to the anodize on the ratchet arm and the front tire scoop just goes to show the attention to detail that we put in to a product when we design it. We completely redesigned the lower pivot, adding a foot lever assist so you're able to walk up to the rack, hit it with your foot if your hands are holding bikes, and easily drop the rack into the toe position. It's incredibly robust. It's more intuitive to release and use, and we're just really proud of the redesign. We got a lot of feedback. The cable locks were too short, so we went to work, redesigned the cable lock. So you pull one cable lock and you'll lock one bike in lieu of the current design where you pull them from both sides, loop it through the frame, and lock them up. We increased the size fit of the bike, which will give you just the availability to really tow any bike in your bike stable. So one of the disadvantages on the current Envy is the lack of adjustability. So we designed an articulating front cradle, which has 3 positions of adjustability. So regardless of the bikes you're putting on, you're able to get the handlebar and seat post clearance that you need. Another complete redesign was the trail dog. By adding a ratchet feature, you're able to quickly ratchet down to your bike frame, and within seconds you're able to clamp your bike on. When you're ready to take it off, you just turn it 3/4 of a turn backwards and it springs open, and your bike's free off the trail dog. These feature updates and attention to finish have made the Envy 2.0 the most advanced product that we've created.
Muéstrame cómo va a manejar papi. ¿A dónde vas a ir?
On every mountain and valley you tread, through wind and rain, we're here with you. To shine a light when it gets dark, and to forge a path where it gets tough. Let Jackery Solar power all your hopes and dreams. Take you where you want to go, to the goals you chase, to the ones you love. Explore further with Jackery Solar. Jackery, 10 years on.